Hi everyone, my name is Monica. Chinese name is Xiaolongvi. I'm from the United States, but have lived in China for many years. You know, when I first moved here, my friends asked me why. Well, the reason is quite simple. I've always been interested in Chinese history and culture. I like watching Jin Yong, and my favorite martial arts character is Xiaolongvi. I like listening to Zhang Guorong, and my favorite song is Monica. I like eating Shanghai juicy steamed bun and drinking Biluochen tea. My hobbies always had some mysterious connection to somewhere far away in China. Where is this amazing place? Where does tea come from? Would you like to find out? Then come along with me right now and let's go to China. Today I want to talk to you guys about Chinese tea. China is the hometown of tea and also the birthplace of tea culture. The discovery and utilization of Chinese tea has a history of 4,000 to 5,000 years in China. Tea has also become the world's most popular, most welcomed, and most beneficial green beverage for physical and mental health. Tea drinking in China generally starts from the Han Dynasty and becomes popular during the Tang Dynasty. Lu Yu of the Tang Dynasty was a famous tea culture master and connoisseur. He wrote the world's first specialized work on tea, the Classic of Tea. In the flourishing period of the Tang Dynasty, tea culture was developed unprecedentedly, and the technology of artificial planting of tea trees was started. In the way of drinking tea, there was a special method of cooking tea, and tea sets were also classified serially. At the same time, a large number of excellent tea poems were published in the Tang Dynasty. Later, tea culture was developed and spread through the Song Dynasty, Yuan Dynasty, Ming and Qing Dynasty, and gradually formed the essence of tea culture. At the same time, it also brought tea out of China and into the world. Tea is divided into green tea, black tea, white tea, green tea, yellow tea, and black tea. Green tea is the most familiar among the public, such as Longjing and Biluochen, and yellow tea is relatively niche, such as Junshan, Silver Needle, and Pingyang Yellow Soup. White tea is divided into Baihao Yinzhen, Baimudan, and Shumei based on the tenderness and location of picking. Black tea is a tea that has undergone complete fermentation, such as Jinjunmei and Qishan black tea. Green tea, also known as oolong tea, represents Dahongpao and Tieguanyin. There are lots of interesting stories about tea. For example, we heard a lot of tea names, such as Biluochun, Longjing. Each name has a historical story. This is the funny part of tea. Let's take an example. Longjing is most famous for green tea. But the story began in the Qing Dynasty. When Emperor Qianlong first tried it, it was just an unknown green tea. But Qianlong said although it was tasteless, it also had endless aftertaste. He was attracted by the distinctive flavor, so he went to ask the tea farmer about the name of this tea. However, the farmer said it didn't have a name, so he asked Qianlong to name it. Then Qianlong asked farmer, where does it grow? The farmer said it grows next to an old well. Also, there was a dragon living in the well, according to legend, so Qianlong has named it Longjing. That's how Longjing tea came into existence. Another important aspect of Chinese tea drinking is the tea art. The so-called tea art not only refers to the technique of ordering tea, but also includes the aesthetic conception of the entire tea drinking process. In Chinese history, true tea people have a good understanding of the art of drinking, emphasizing the selection of tea, water storage, preparation of utensils, cooking, and tasting. The entire process is not a simple procedure, but contains the spirit of art. Tea requires famous mountain tea and tea before the Qingming festival. Tea buds not only need to be fresh and tender, but also have many beautiful names according to their shape, arousing people's imagination of beauty. One bud is called lotus stamen, 2 buds are called flagon, and 3 buds are called sparrow tongue. Among them, there are not only the principles of natural science, but also people's emotions and aesthetic conception of nature such as heaven and earth, mountains and rivers. Water such as spring water, river water, well water, and even natural rain and dew is called rootless water, which also requires the harmony between nature and spirit. Tea sets not only have craftsmanship, but also contain many cultural meanings. The process of cooking tea has also been artistic, with people observing its color, smelling its taste, and experiencing the subtle mystery of the coordination and mutual transformation of the 5 elements through the combination of water and fire, material transformation. As for the process of drinking, there is even more emphasis on how to order tea, how to conduct etiquette, the relationship between guests, and the friendship between tea friends, all of which should be savored in it. Therefore, it is very important to pay attention to the tea drinking environment. Whether it is under the pine stones by the riverbank, in the secluded tea ceremony, or in the tea shops in the city, etc., Drinking tea in different environments will produce different artistic conception and effects. Chinese people drink tea not only to pursue the enjoyment of beauty, but also to cultivate their spiritual and moral character through tea. Coordinate interpersonal relationships in various tea drinking activities, seek self-purification and introspection in one's own thoughts, and also communicate with each other's emotions. Enjoy with tea, make friends with tea, and respect guests with tea. Through drinking tea, the Buddhist meditation, the Taoist silence, and the Confucian doctrine of moderation and harmony all can permeate it. Tasting tea is like tasting life. Drinking tea also has many benefits. For example, tea can lower serum cholesterol in blood vessels, thereby lowering blood lipids. Tea has astringent and anti-inflammatory effects and can prevent intestinal infectious diseases. Tea can break down certain toxins in tobacco, such as inhibiting the effects of nicotine on the human body. Rinsing with tea can prevent the formation of dental caries and is beneficial for oral hygiene. Tea has the effect of inhibiting cell mutation and canceration, as well as inhibiting the proliferation of cancer cells. Long-term tea drinking can reduce the incidence rate of digestive tract tumors. Tea can refresh the mind, clear heat, and detoxify, and also have the effect of losing weight. In short, tea culture is one of the representatives of Chinese traditional culture, which has rich historical knowledge and rich forms of expression. In the future, I want to subtly influence more people to drink tea together and learn about the long-standing Chinese culture. Thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this. If you want to know more, just follow my channel and leave ideas in the comments below. See you next time.